The Valmiki Ramayana is divided into 7 major kandas or books that deal chronologically with the major events in the life of Rama. The Bala Kanda describes the birth of Rama, his childhood and marriage to Sita. Ramayana Bala Kanda Chapter 1. The sage Valmiki once asked the great sage Narada, "Is there a man in this world who possesses all virtues? One who is brave, wise, truthful, and firm in his promises? A person of noble character who always works for the welfare of others? Who is learned, understands people, and knows how to lead them with kindness? Who is calm, self-controlled, free from anger and hatred, and graceful in nature? And who, even in battle, is so powerful that even gods respect and fear him? O great sage, I am eager to know, does such a person exist?" Hearing this, Narada smiled and replied, "Listen carefully, O sage. Such qualities are indeed rare, but there is one who possesses them all. He is born in the noble lineage of Ikshvaku, and his name is Rama." Narada continued, "He is calm in spirit, yet unmatched in strength. Radiant and patient, he has complete control over his senses. He is wise, intelligent, and speaks with grace and clarity. His presence is striking, broad-shouldered, strong-armed, and noble in appearance. His arms are long, his chest is powerful, and his eyes are wide and expressive. Every feature of his form reflects strength, balance, and beauty. He is a master of archery, a destroyer of enemies, and a protector of all being. Yet, despite his power, he remains gentle, kind, and self-controlled. He knows his duty and never breaks his word. He always works for the welfare of his people and is loved by all. Pure in heart and spirit, he shows respect to his elders and understands himself deeply. He is learned in the Vedas, skilled in every art, and sharp in judgment. The wise are naturally drawn to him, just as rivers flow towards the ocean. He treats everyone equally, brings joy to all, and inspires trust wherever he goes. To his mother, Kaushalya, he is a source of endless happiness. In his depth, he is like the ocean. In patience, he is like the Himalayas. In valor, he is like Vishnu himself. In beauty, like the moon. In anger, he can be as fierce as fire at the end of time. Yet, in forgiveness, he is as gentle and enduring as the earth. In generosity, he is like Kubera, and in truth, he stands equal to Dharma itself. Chapter 2. Brahma's Visit. Hearing the words of Narada, the sage Valmiki, along with his disciples, offered him respect and worship. After being honored, Narada took leave and returned to the heavens. Once Narada has departed, Valmiki journeyed to the banks of river Tamasa, not far from the sacred Ganga. There, he arrived at a quiet and beautiful spot, pure, peaceful, and untouched by mud or disturbance. The place felt as soothing as the hearts of noble men. Valmiki said to his disciple Bharadwaja, "Look, my child, what a pure and beautiful place this is. The waters are clear and the surroundings are peaceful. Please place my water pot here and give me my bark garment. I will take my bath in this sacred river." Bharadwaja, ever devoted to his teacher, quickly obeyed and gave him what he asked for. After receiving his bark garment, Valmiki walked through the forest, observing the beauty around him. As he wandered, he noticed something special: a pair of birds, crowncha birds, moving together and singing sweetly, completely at peace in the forest. At that moment, a cruel hunter appeared in the forest. Without any reason or mercy, he struck down one of the pair of crowncha birds right in front of the sage Valmiki. The male bird fell to the ground, wounded and bleeding. Seeing him die, his mate cried out in deep sorrow, filled with pain and helplessness as she watched her partner fall. The sight deeply disturbed Valmiki's heart. Moved by compassion and grief, he spoke in anger. "You will never find peace, for you have killed one of this loving pair." Immediately after speaking, Valmiki paused. He was surprised by his own words. They had come out in a rhythmic form, balanced and musical. Turning to his disciple Bharadwaja, he said, "This speech, it has rhythm, meter, and flow. It can be sung like a verse with music." And so, from that moment of sorrow, the first poetic verse was born. After performing his bath at that sacred place, the sage Valmiki returned to his hermitage, still reflecting deeply on the verse that had emerged from his grief. His disciple Bharadwaja followed him closely, carrying a water pot on his back. Even while speaking with others at the hermitage, Valmiki's mind remained fixed on that strange, rhythmic verse born from sorrow. Soon after, something extraordinary happened. The great creator of the universe, Brahma, appeared before him. Surprised and humbled, Valmiki immediately stood up and bowed with folded hands. He respectfully offered water to wash Brahma's feet and received him with deep reverence. Brahma then seated himself and asked about Valmiki's well-being. Once seated in the presence of the divine creator, Valmiki's mind drifted back again to the scene of the slain bird. He thought, "What a terrible act! That cruel hunter, driven by anger, killed one of the pair of sweetly singing crowncha birds without any reason." At that moment, the divine creator, Brahma, smiled and spoke to him. "These verses you have spoken will become famous throughout the world. This is not by chance, it is my will. Now, O great sage, compose the complete story of Rama. Tell the world the full journey of the righteous and noble Rama, along with the story of Lakshmana, Sita, and the mighty Ravana. Whatever you know, and even what you do not know yet, will be revealed to you. And let no word in this epic contain falsehood. As long as mountains stand and oceans exist, this story will live among mankind. And as long as it is told, you too shall remain honored in both this world and the divine realm. After saying this, Brahma disappeared. The sage and his disciples were filled with wonder. They repeated the verses again and again, feeling joy and awe, realizing that the simple lines, born from sorrow, had become the first sacred verse. And they understood that a great epic, the story of the Ramayana, was about to be born. The great sage Valmiki, noble in appearance and widely respected, composed many beautiful verses in graceful rhythm. Through these verses, he told the story of the lineage of Rama, born in the race of Raghu. Now listen to this sacred tale, the story of the destruction of the 10-headed king Ravana, written by the sage. It is crafted with perfect rhythm, clear meaning, and beautiful language. Simple, musical, and full of life. Chapter 3. The Argument. After hearing the complete story of the intelligent Rama, a story that brings righteousness, purpose, and liberation, the sage Valmiki once again reflected deeply upon it. He sat in meditation, facing east, on a seat of sacred grass, following all the proper rituals. Through deep yoga and concentration, Valmiki entered a powerful state of vision. In that state, he saw everything clearly, as if it were unfolding before his eyes. He saw Rama and Lakshmana living in the forest and Sita by their side. He also saw King Dasharatha and his queens in their palace, laughing, speaking, and living as if everything were happening in real time. Nothing was hidden from him. He saw the sufferings of Rama, his unwearying duty, and everything that had happened, and even what was yet to come. It was as if the entire story lay on his palm, like a fruit fully visible and understood. Having witnessed it all through meditation, the sage began composing the sacred history of the lineage of Raghu. Guided by what he had heard from Narada, he created a timeless epic, rich in meaning, filled with wisdom, and captivating to both the heart and mind, like an endless ocean of knowledge. The story tells of the life of Rama, his divine birth, his great strength, his kindness to all being, his fame, patience, truthfulness, and noble character. It speaks of his meeting with the sage Vishwamitra and the sacred journey that followed. It tells of his marriage to Sita, the breaking of Lord Shiva's bow, and his encounter with the warrior sage Parashurama. It describes the moment when Rama was to be crowned king and how it was stopped by the desire of Kaikeyi. It tells of his exile into the forest and the deep sorrow of King Dasharatha, who passed away in grief. It speaks of the sorrow of the people of Ayodhya as Rama left the kingdom and his journey across rivers and forest. He met the king of the Nishadas, crossed the sacred Ganga, and was welcomed by the sage Bharadwaja. He reached Chitrakuta, where he lived peacefully for a time, and later his brother Bharata came to meet him, pleading for his return. But Rama remained firm in his duty. Bharata returned and ruled symbolically, placing Rama's sandals on the throne while living a simple life in Nandigrama. Rama then went deeper into the forest of Dandaka, where he defeated many demons and protected the sages. He met the sages Sharabhanga, Sutikshana, and later received blessing from Agastya, who gave him a divine bow. During this time, the demoness Shurpanakha attacked him and was disfigured, which led to a chain of fierce battles with the demons Hara and Trishira. This angered the great king of Lanka, Ravana, who began plotting revenge. A demon named Maricha was killed during these events, but later Ravana succeeded in abducting Sita. Grief-stricken, Rama wandered in sorrow, and even the king of vultures, Jatayu, died after trying to save her. Rama then met the demon Kabanda, a headless being, and later reached the beautiful region of Pampa. There, he met the devotee Shabari, who lovingly offered him fruits and roots. The story continues with the sorrow of Rama at Pampa and his meeting with Hanuman. Rama then went to Rishyamukha, where he met Sugriva. He gained Sugriva's trust, and the two formed a strong friendship. Soon after, a battle took place between Sugriva and his brother Vali. Vali was defeated and killed by Rama, and Sugriva was crowned king. Vali's wife, Tara, mourned deeply. Rama and Sugriva then agreed on a plan. Sugriva would gather his forces and search for Sita during the rainy season. After the monsoon passed, Rama's determination grew stronger and the search for Sita began. Sugriva sent monkeys in all directions to look for her, and Hanuman was entrusted with Rama's ring as a token. During the search, Hanuman met the wise eagle Sampati, who guided him towards Lanka. With great courage, Hanuman leapt across the vast ocean, crossing mountains and facing many dangers along the way. He reached the city of Lanka, ruled by Ravana, and entered it secretly at night. There, he observed the city, the palace, and Ravana's court, along with his magnificent flying chariot, the Pushpaka Vimana. Finally, Hanuman reached the Ashoka Grove, where he found Sita. He gave her Rama's ring and spoke to her, bringing hope and comfort. The demoness guarding her reacted with fear and anger, and one of them, Trijata, had a dream foretelling hope and Rama's victory. Sita gave a precious jewel to Hanuman as a message of hope and proof of her identity. Hanuman then destroyed the trees in Ashoka Grove, and the demonesses fled in fear. He was briefly captured but soon freed himself with great power. In anger, he set Lanka ablaze and leapt back across the ocean, returning safely. He presented Sita's jewel to Rama, bringing him great relief and joy. Rama then met the god of ocean and, with divine support, a great bridge was built by Nala, allowing the army to cross into Lanka. A fierce battle followed, and the army laid siege to the city. Rama formed an alliance with Vibhishana, who revealed the secrets needed to defeat Lanka. Powerful demons were defeated, including Kumbhakarna and Indrajit, also known as Meghananda. Finally, Ravana was slain and Sita was rescued from captivity. After victory, Rama returned home in the celestial flying chariot, the Pushpaka Vimana. He met sages along the way and was welcomed with joy upon reaching Ayodhya, where Bharata reunited with him. Rama was crowned as king and peace was restored. He dismissed his army and ruled with justice and brought happiness to his people. But later, in sorrowful duty, he parted from Sita once again. Thus ends the great epic, the sacred story of Ramayana, as told by the sage Valmiki, though many events of Rama's life on earth remain beyond this narration. Chapter 4 The Rhapsodies. After Rama had been established as the king, the sage Valmiki composed the complete epic of his life. He wrote thousands of verses in beautiful rhyme, filled with deep meaning and wisdom. The story was vast, divided into sections and chapters, describing Rama's journey from beginning to end, and even events yet to come. After completing it, Valmiki wondered how this sacred story should be shared with the world. At that time, two young boys named Kusha and Lava arrived at the hermitage, dressed like young ascetics. They were noble, intelligent, and gifted with beautiful voices. They quickly learned poetry, scriptures, and the sacred knowledge taught by Valmiki. Seeing their talent, the sage taught them the complete story of the Ramayana. He also taught them music, rhythm, and the art of singing. Kusha and Lava, graceful and radiant like divine beings, learned the entire epic by heart. With perfect memory and melodious voices, they began to sing the story in gatherings of sages and wise men. They sang of Sita's life, the battles against demons, and the great deeds of Ravana, along with the entire journey of Rama. Their recitation was filled with emotion, love, sorrow, courage, anger, and devotion, captivating everyone who listened. As they sang, it felt as though Rama himself had come alive again through their voices. Once upon a time, Kusha and Lava, noble and pure-hearted, sang the sacred story of Ramayana in an assembly of ascetics. As their melodious voices filled the air, the sages were deeply moved. They listened in amazement, their eyes filled with tears, and praised the boys, saying, "Wonderful, truly wonderful." Though the story is ancient, it feels as if it is unfolding right before us. Kusha and Lava sang together in perfect harmony, their voices rising with emotion and devotion, captivating everyone present. The entire gathering was spellbound. The sages, pleased and delighted, honored the two boys with gifts. Some gave them water pots, others gave bark garments, deer skins, sacred threads, and ascetic robes. Some offered prayer beads, wooden staffs, and ritual items used in holy life. They blessed the boys with kind words, saying, "May you live long. May you be blessed. May your path always be righteous." And they continued to praise the story they had sung, the life of Rama, filled with emotion, wisdom, courage, and devotion. They declared that this sacred epic would inspire poets for generations to come. One day, as Kusha and Lava were singing in the streets of Ayodhya, they were noticed by none other than Rama himself. Curious and impressed, Rama had the two boys brought into his royal court. Seated in his golden throne, surrounded by his brothers, Lakshmana, Bharata, and Shatrughna, along with his ministers, Rama welcomed them with respect. Looking at the two boys, handsome, calm, and humble, Rama said, "Listen carefully to the stories these young singers are about to tell. It's beautifully composed and filled with deep meaning." He then asked them to begin. As Kusha and Lava started singing, their voices were clear, powerful, and melodious, like the sweet notes of a veena. Their song filled the court, capturing every heart and mind. The entire assembly was spellbound. Listening to them, Rama said softly, "Though they appear like ascetics, they carry the grace of royalty. And this story, it speaks of my own life." He then encouraged everyone to listen closely. At Rama's command, the two brothers continued their divine singing, as the king himself sat absorbed, deeply moved by the story of his own life unfolding before him.